10 Ways Christianity Changed Civilization. 1. Christianity created hospitals. Hospitals used to be reserved for the rich. Early Christians started institutions to care for vulnerable groups. This was inspired by Jesus' ministry. He focused on healing and compassion. He taught serving the least in society. In the late 300s, Saint Basil the Great founded a hospital. More hospitals quickly followed. Monks, nuns, or Christian laypeople ran them. At first, the hospitals were small. They helped travelers and the ill. Over time, they grew much larger. 2. Christianity introduced many holidays. The word holidays originates from holy days. This Christian phrase referred to special religious days. These included Christmas, Easter, Good Friday, and Pentecost. Sunday replaced the Sabbath as a worship day. This is the day Jesus rose from death. The word Christmas literally means Christ's Mass. It is the most celebrated holiday worldwide after Easter. 3. Christianity promoted adoption and foster care. Unwanted children used to be discarded or killed. In ancient times, some were sold for child sacrifice. Early Christians pioneered efforts to save these abandoned infants. They rescued babies and adopted them. They also opened the first orphanages. 4. Christianity promoted the idea of sexual morality. Men used to share wives like property. In ancient times, visiting temple prostitutes was a weekly norm. Jesus revolutionized the view of marriage. He taught that it was a lifelong faithful union. Pastors often oversee marriages with Bible verses.
What God has joined together, let no man separate.
Matthew 19:6. 5. Christianity pioneered charity work. In ancient pagan society, charity was inconsistent and arbitrary. Jesus told followers to love their neighbor. This built a socio-religious culture of generosity. Christians pioneered organized charity to assist widows, orphans, and the poor. In the 4th and 5th centuries, Christian relief grew more formalized. Bishops distributed church funds to support the needy. 6. Christians helped abolish slavery. Some Christians owned slaves, but theology held that all people had dignity before God. Major leaders like Gregory of Nyssa denounced slavery. Protestant reformers urged manumission, releasing slaves. The most influential abolitionist was William Wilberforce. His Christian faith drove parliamentary efforts over decades. These finally outlawed the British slave trade. 7. Christianity contributed to the development of modern science. Scientists like Kepler, Pascal, and Newton were seeking to understand God's creation. Biblical ideas shaped scientific pursuits. 8. Christianity elevated the status of women. Jesus treated women with dignity. He gladly welcomed them as followers. The early church also affirmed women in leadership as deaconesses. 9. Christianity reshaped the calendar system. The BC-AD calendar system, around Jesus' birth, changed how the world recorded history. 10. Christianity was a catalyst for art and music. The church commissioned great works to worship God. This left a rich creative legacy.